Hey everybody, this is Miss K and welcome to Miss K on Postal. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you making money today at work. If you're at work, if it's your NS, I hope you're enjoying your bountiful, restful, beautiful day off. Those of us who are still at work we slaving trying to make this money, baby, because these kids need some Christmas, but I ain't got none. Miss K just needs some liquor, just some bottles. But I hope you're having a great day, and I wanted to come to you guys and let y'all know about what's been on my mind lately, what I've been thinking about. Just some random shit running through my head since peak season is upon us, and before we know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving, it's going to be Christmas, and then this year is going to be out the doubt. So I just wanted to come to y'all, have a little conversation, a little chit chat about some stuff going on. So, like I said, literally in about, a week and a half, 2 weeks, it's going to be Thanksgiving. Now, normally we get that peak rush around literally after Veterans Day weekend. So it should be around the 15th, and we're supposed to get this push. But if you're like me at my facility, baby, just nothing there. There's no mail. I'm just at a loss for words. I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering, due to the fact that we changed over to Ground Advantage, is that going to affect how our peak season is going to be going forward? Y'all remember all the changes that happened in the summer in regards to Ground Advantage, how we're processing packages now. Everything gets dumped together, it's sorted out, and then we, move forward. No more separating everything. You have a Ground Advantage label for certain things, and then you have your priority, and then you have your medium mail. So is that going to be a big factor in how we're going to either staff for peak season and also for overtime? Because we're getting moderately overtime at my location, but it's not that eat 'em up overtime that a lot of us are used to. Also, where I am at, we've been hiring a lot of our callbacks, holiday help, PSCs, MHAs, to come back and work. Now, this is the problem that I have. We, every week, got a new batch of motherfucking workers coming in the door, but I still don't see where the mail is. I don't understand why we're bringing in all these people when there is nothing for most of them to do. Like, they're doing work and they're depriving regulars of overtime, but they're trying to be slick. So I don't know where you guys are, but where I am for the MHAs, they're giving them like 6 hours. They have them come in later on in the evening. They give them 6 hours. They send them home by 1 or 2 o'clock. And then if there's anything else to do later, they'll give regulars overtime. But like I said, with the Ground Advantage, the way we're processing packages now, and letter volume is kind of low because, right now we're in that in between. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, you start picking up with the Christmas cards and they be killing you. But we're not getting that much, not even as far as the magazines. But is the Ground Advantage going to hurt us or help us when peak comes? Now, is it going to be better for processing, for peak season? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, they've worked out most of the kinks. So right now, pretty much the past couple of months, September, October, even the end of August, Ground Advantage was moving kind of smoothly. They working out the kinks and how everything is processed, how everything is scanned. But it's still no real volume of mail. So what's going on? Is it because Ground Advantage is so fucking good that we're doing such a great job that we don't have a lot of shit coming in? I don't think that's what it is, baby. Can't be that. Because it can't be that it can't be that spoofiferous, because if it was, they would have came up with Ground Advantage years ago. It just seems to me that with all the changes going on, especially with the fact that you got smaller plants merging into bigger plants, handling more volume because you're now covering different areas, different zones, stations that were open that no longer open, plants that have combined with other plants. Maybe that is the reason why, especially with the Ground Advantage, we're not seeing the volume as early as we used to. Now, for me personally, I've been doing this a minute. Miss K, I'm gonna tell you how long. but I've been doing it for a minute. And last Christmas, last peak, it was slow. But it got busy early in November, like it always does. And then we steadily increased to the end of the year. And then, January, we get slapped in the face with all the shit that wasn't processed during peak. So you had all the mail, all the packages that fell by the wayside or people brought in late that couldn't be processed, and we process it and we, pick up on that end. It's November. And I'm used to seeing pickup around the end of October. Right around Halloween, it starts for us. And baby, yesterday was Monday, and mama didn't see nothing. My dock was clean on a Monday. Now, for me, my dock is busy on Mondays and Tuesdays. That's the two biggest days that we have a heavy volume of flow on the platform, on the dock. Usually it slows up on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday we kind of pick up a little bit again. Now, mind you, this week is a 4-day week. Friday is technically Veterans Day, our observed holiday. So of course there will technically be no mail movement on Friday, but you guys who know, there will be mail movement. But the mail is like, it's not even a trickle, baby. It's not a trickle. It's like it's being choked off, and it's just squeezed out slowly. Like, we barely got first class letters. We got standard. Now, on the backside of that, during this time of year, we get a lot of, over the road contractors bringing in mail, bringing in shipments, bringing in packages. So that volume will pick up. And that usually doesn't start until right around Thanksgiving, that weekend after Thanksgiving. But at this time of the year, we should be getting so much more from the stations. And we're not. And I'm just questioning, is it because of the changes? Is it because of the Joy's 10-year plan? Is it because of Ground Advantage that we're seeing this slack off? Or is it because the big super plants, the RPDCs, is doing so much of the mail volume, we're not seeing it? Honestly, I really don't know. I'm questioning it because it's just, you can't walk around your building and machines being pulled out and you questioning the mail volume. You're questioning, why do you have holiday help? Because there's actually no need for it when you got regulars and your own people, your clerks and your MHAs, if you still have them, if they haven't been converted, in your building now. Why are you bringing in people for 6 hours and not giving your regulars overtime? Like, something is, the math ain't math. And how Ms. K say the math ain't math, baby. I'm not sure what this is all about. It's weird to me. It's weird. Doing this for the length of time I'm doing it and seeing just a small percentage of what I've seen. And I ain't an old timer. It just seems to me that it's not what we used to. Now, if you at a location, you at a plant, and y'all volume is up and up, hey, baby, and y'all got overtime galore, and y'all barely could breathe, and y'all doing 6 days, 12 hours, more power to you, baby, because we ain't even on that type of time over here. And there are a lot of other places that are not on that type of time. Remember, I told you guys, I said, we don't see that much Temu. And yes, I know the packaging has changed. It's white with orange lettering. Baby, we won't see that. I may see 1 or 2, and I work on the dock. I don't see it. If you getting the influx of Temu, once again, more power to y'all, because we're not. So I'm just kind of concerned with, is the fact that the Ground Advantage that they implemented in the summer now trickling over to our high peak season, and there's nothing peaking about it. There's nothing peaking. Yes, you came up with an alleged streamlined, fortified way of handling packages, but we ain't got no damn packages. So is it hurting or helping us? And for a lot of facilities, just like mine, who lost our PD&C status and their LDCs, you're not doing the same amount of volume of mail that you used to, because we're not. And from what I've been hearing, in January, somewhere around the 15th, if, our facility, which is now converted to LDC, we're going to lose a certain percentage of volume of packages that we're going to do. Because remember, we're supposed to be doing local. We're not supposed to be doing anything else. And we're still doing the anything else right now. So is that a reason why we're not seeing anything? Is that a reason why it's barely anything going on in here? You have people in my building contemplating finding a new job. And I know for some of you guys out there, if you're working at a station or a plant, but particularly a plant, and you're seeing or experiencing what I'm seeing and experiencing, you second guessing your whole shit right now. It don't even make sense to transfer. Where you going? Because the shit happening everywhere. So you got to either try to transfer to a super mega ass plant, or you got to think your whole career choice. Maybe change your craft. Hey, I was, a mail handler. Maybe I'll be a custodian. Because at this point, you don't know, a lot of people don't know what is going on because it's just lackluster in the volume that we have. I don't know. Is Ground Advantage helping? Is Ground Advantage hurting? We're not really going to know how this process is going to play out in peak. Because remember, before Ground Advantage, we had to separate everything out. Everything. And if you work at an old slave ship like I do, baby, the machines don't really help you. We doing this shit by hand. A lot of times. The machines will do some of it, but us peoples, we doing it by hand. So all that work that we were doing, all that extra work and the extra help that we needed, you don't need now because you are breaking everything down all at once and getting spit out because everything now is being processed by ground. So how much more help do we need? And if you are at an LDC, how much percentage of mail, how much volume are you getting that they're sending to a bigger facility? Those are questions that we really need to start pondering because, baby, I'm sorry. I come in here every day and I'm not too sure what's going on. I shouldn't be walking out the door before 1 o'clock in the morning or 1:30 at all, even on overtime. That's some shit that you really got to question if it's happening at your facility. And especially if you were a PD&C, now you're an LDC, you should question that. Now, if you had a bigger facility and you got merged with one, you are not having that problem right now. You're not having that. I know you guys aren't. You're getting your mail. You're getting the volume of stuff you're supposed to get. But for those of us who are still PD&Cs and LDCs, we're not seeing that. We're not seeing it at all. But hey, that was just something that came across Miss K mind today. Made me go, I wonder, is it a correlation? Ground Advantage changes peak season. Only time will tell, babe. Because we in the beginnings. So we got to wait and see what happened. That's all we can do. But hey, if you guys are experiencing anything like that, anything that Miss K brought up today, drop it in the comment section. Let Miss K know. Let me know if y'all got volume. If y'all don't got volume. If y'all got overtime. If y'all don't got overtime. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Let me know so that everyone else can know. Because I like to keep my postal freaks abreast of everything. I want y'all to be in the know at all times. And always remember my postal freaks. Love and light. Peace.